Okay, willkommen Jungs und Mädels, das ist Michael Schumacher. I'm Michael fucking Schumacher. For those of you guys who don't speak German, welcome back to round 15 of our Schumacher Road to Glory. At this point, neither of our drivers have any development points. I don't know, Pietro? No, Pietro doesn't have one. Let's check our staff. Staff finally gets some. So we are at Zandvoort this week. Another really short track. And difficult to pass. Where do we want to put this? Maybe DRS Delta? Low speed downforce. Low speed downforce there. So starting in 19th and 20th place is a bit of a task, but if you've watched the previous few episodes, you know it's not impossible. Hopefully a safety car will help us a little bit. We'll go to communication here. Safety cars have been helping us out quite a bit, actually, and the consistency of safety cars is what's allowing us to ultimately win the races. Hey, there we go. Ricardo's in 87 now. Now, Enzo failed to finish the last race, which was a bit disappointing, but we did end up with the win anyway with Mick. Oop, wind tunnel, poor condition. Okay, let's go and refurbish there. Suspension simulator should be done in a little bit. Oh, that was that. There we go. Staff facilities okay. Operational facilities are okay. 4 days until the next race. We have some more emails. Penalty payment. Ouch. Okay, we got fined $10 million, $10.8 million for exceeding the cost cap by $10.8 million. We only have 19.8 billion, so I don't know if that will hurt us or not. Another penalty payment? Did we get fined twice? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really affect us anyway. Okay, so 4 days until the next Grand Prix. We'll go ahead and simulate till we get there. That's all done. That's all done. All right. Race prep, race preview. Let's go ahead and guarantee these, as we always manage to hit them anyway. And new qualify or new finish position streak. Okay. What's the position? P4. Okay, we're done with that. Now let's take a look at the cars and analyze them. Still first in everything. Okay, engine cooling's dropped down to 6th, but brake cooling's gone up to 3rd. So people have been making development upgrades. Ouch, look at that. Red Bull dropped to 7th and 11th in medium and high speed cornering, and 7th and 11th in dirty air cornering. Not AlphaTauri, I meant to go to Alfa Romeo. Okay. Somebody else is doing well. Is it McLaren? No, it was... not Mercedes. I mean, Aston Martin, I guess that's why it was so hard to overtake on the straight there against, was it Yuki at Belgium? Look at that, they're 7th in the DRS and 7th and 9th in top speed and acceleration up there. So for having a shitty car, they do have pretty good top speed. But yeah, so it looks like Red Bull has dropped a little bit, and it looks like Alfa Romeo is now a challenger for the second spot on the grid there. Third, yeah, this pretty much looks like Red Bull's stats in the previous weeks. That's fine. Okay, we will head to the Dutch Grand Prix weekend. I will take care of practice and quality. I'll see you guys for the start of the race. Alright guys, we are back for the race, and we did manage to qualify P1, P2. Obviously the grid penalties are sending us to the back of the grid, but Leclerc, Bottas, Ricardo, Hamilton, Sainz, and Alonso, and Zhou Guanyu all have grid penalties as well. So let's see where we will be starting here and see what our setup confidence is at. Let's see, 96 for Mick and 93 for Enzo. Okay, dry race throughout. Can we do just medium to hards? Yeah, there's a bit of tire life there. We will update that, kind of split the tire life for both stints there a little bit. Make it nice and even, just in case we do need it at the end of the race. Okay, so we'll update that. And I don't think we're gonna... oh, yeah, I guess you can give some extra fuel here, so we'll go 73 laps, just in case. And that is it, guys. Where are we starting? 19th and 20th. Okay, so I guess we are starting last. Alright. It is a cloudy day, but it should be dry the entire race. We'll pause again just to take a look at the tires.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Softs and mediums. Now, I think you can barely make a soft to hards work, but I don't believe it's going to be the quickest, so maybe they'll be doing 2 stops here. We don't know quite yet. We'll keep an eye out on tire strategies. Once the first set of pit stops go down. Oh, I hate these pop-ups. Alright, so make up to P18 right now. Hamilton all the way down in P17. Where's Russell? P6. Oh, well, Hamilton did have grid penalties.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
The Aston Martin is just absolutely terrible this year. Although Tsunoda really giving Hamilton a hard time going into Sector 3. Can he make it stick? Not quite. Couldn't hang it around the outside. Can we take advantage of this? Now there's only going to be one real overtaking spot here, and it should be the DRS straight, but then again I thought it was the same thing for Hungary, and we were overtaking at random parts of the track at Hungary, so we will have to see. No point in burning the fuel right now. No DRS is enabled yet, and we were able to sneak it by Tsunoda. Nice. Enzo, once again, still having a little bit of a tough time there getting out of P20, but usually once he does, he can slice his way through the grid. Alright, so DRS will be enabled now, but we won't get it down the start-finish straight. But we should get it for the back straight.
DRS enable, okay.
Alright, here we go. This is where the race really starts. Oh,
So
already a
there was
crash. Who was that? Oh, I couldn't see. Was that a Mercedes?
And it will be DRS off.
No, that wasn't a Mercedes. It was Ricardo. Safety car
deployed.
starting.
Safety car deployed.
No, way too early. It's only lap 3.
There's been a crash. Sounds like
Looked like a
single car.
McLaren.
Here's the replay.
I mean, it looked like a
Daniel
Mercedes
Ricciardo involved.
as we were driving by, but it was also really, really blurry. I just saw blue and I
That's
thought
off.
Mercedes.
And a big off.
Okay. That's too bad. Ricardo's out too. Ouch. Alright. Well, we will conserve everything at this point. Should give us a little bit of tire life at the end of the race now again.
Okay.
Alright. We'll just go 16x, I suppose. That didn't take long. Well, we were already all bunched up together, so I guess having the safety car out there for a little while longer didn't make any sense. So we'll go back to regular deployment here. And we will go 8x. Oh, wait, never mind. We haven't even caught up to the safety car yet. What the hell? Okay, let's go. Alright guys, we are back. Safety car is still out. We are at 8x now. Enzo still in P19, so still last on the grid. Okay, let's go 16x. We should be... Alright, there we go. Safety car is coming in. We'll go back to regular deployment for everything here. Go 8x. Ooh, okay, so Mick overtakes Hamilton right away. That is good. Let's give Enzo some fuel to play with here, and Mick gets by Stroll as well. Enzo up to P18 now. Hamilton is not having a good day, fighting with the Williams for P15 at this point.
DRS enable.
Alright, once again DRS enabled, but we will not get it on this straight. We will get it on the back straight. Perez currently in the lead. Verstappen up to P5. Huge gap forming. Where's that gap? Magnussen. Alright, we need to start passing cars now. Let's go. We'll push with the fuel and hopefully we can overtake at random parts of the track. I'll even put on overtake here. Got by Alonso. Got by Vettel. Not quite. There we go. We made that stick. Out in front of Albon, but no battery left.
Copy.
Now just Magnussen to get out in front of... Alright, good. We used DRS to get out in front of Magnussen. Hopefully we can use the rest of the track now to create a gap Now let's work on Enzo, who's made his way up to P16.
At the moment, we are the fastest car on track.
And we get the fastest lap. Nice. Alright, we're out in no man's land right here. In between both DRS trains right now. 3.2 seconds to the front. 4.8 to the back. 5 seconds to the back now.
And DRS is disabled. DRS disabled.
Damn. Alright. So Enzo is now 2 cars back.
And charge button
Alright.
on, charge button on.
We'll harvest a bit with Enzo now. He should be able to keep position while harvesting, just due to the pace of the car alone, I hope. Yeah, I don't believe Vettel will have the pace to overtake us here. And Mick is just about to catch up to the back of the leading train, or the second part of the leading train, as it's now splintered up into 2 groups. So that's encouraging, since we are harvesting that entire time. Alright, we'll go back to normal now. And Enzo can go back to normal as well. Enzo is now 8 seconds behind Mick, so Enzo managed to take those 2 positions from Magnussen and Albon. And look at that, Mick's already overtaking cars. P8. Just need to overtake Norris and Bottas, and then we'll be on to the lead train.
I'm sorry about the spin.
Let's see what happened there.
I
Okay,
knew it was
here's
too
the
good to be
Ferrari.
true. We just spun on our own. I mean, that corner is kind of tricky. If you played the F122 games, you know that's probably one of the trickier corners at Zandvoort. Alright, Mick now back to P10 behind Sainz. And still in front of Enzo. I don't know if I should be happy about that or not. A safety car right about now would be good. Actually, no, because the hards still won't go to the end. Alright, let's catch up a little bit. There are cars going into the pits now already, though. The back markers anyway, Magnussen and Tsunoda. Are we going to start to see some leaders going into the pits? Not quite yet. Alright, so Mick's managed to pass Russell and Norris. Should be making our way back up to Bottas. Actually, I think a few cars did pit. I apologize. Or I thought a few cars pit. Sainz, Magnussen, Joe, Tsunoda. That's it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So Gasly now in the lead. Verstappen into the pits. Both Mick and Enzo got out in front. That's good. We can hopefully start pulling away a little bit. When are we coming in for a pit stop? 5 more laps. Plenty of tire wear left. Alright. Now, I think if you're pushing on fuel, that actually makes your tire wear go higher as well. So manage the fuel as you see fit, as it will kill a little bit of your tire life. How many more laps? 1 lap until pit window. We might have to come early with Enzo, because he's already at 42%. Alright, so everybody's into the pits now except for Ocon. And there goes Ocon. Verstappen now out in front of the lead pack behind us. Verstappen is provisional leader as of right now. Let's see, what do we have left? 45%? No, I think we can wait a little bit with Mick. Enzo, on the other hand, might have to come in at the end of this lap. Yeah, I think he will. Alright, we're going to bring Enzo in just because his tire wear is already in the 30s. Mick can do 1 more lap. Aggressive. Let's go aggressive with Mick. Enzo comes out P8. That's good. Not too much traffic out in front. Plenty of time left to go. About 47 laps or so left. Alright, Mick is at 39. What's the gap? 14.9. Growing a little bit.
Ferrari just gained a place.
Alright, let's bring him in right now.
It was a very good lap.
Enzo with the fastest lap. Okay. Enzo is past Sainz. Where comes Mick? Alright, just right behind the leaders. It's quite a few cars though. 6 cars in a DRS train. That might be a little bit difficult to overtake. Still got a whole bunch of fuel left. About half a lap or so. But in an emergency, it should be enough. We'll use some overtake now to see if we can steal a position or two down the straight. There we go. Nope, we lost it. Oh, we gained it back. Oh, okay, now we gained 2. Now up to P4 momentarily. Alright, so it's kind of difficult to harvest battery at Zandvoort, so I'll try not to get it down to 0 or else it'll be really difficult for us to come back. See if we just pushing with fuel will do anything here. Probably not. Still P4, Enzo's P8, having a bit of trouble trying to catch up to this lead train here. But Enzo is about 6.5 seconds behind. Mick's not even burning that much fuel pushing behind these cars. I think I'm going to have to harvest for a little bit. How many laps left? 37. Okay. So while harvesting, we're still managing to stay within a few tenths of Gasly, which is good. And Verstappen's not exactly running away with it either. He's still fighting with Leclerc, who actually just overtook him for a moment. And now did it again. The only thing I'm worried about is there's so many cars behind us, but battery is at full. And Enzo has worked his way up to 4 seconds, down from 8 seconds. Mick now up to P3. Where is Mick? And now P2. Let's go into overtake here, see if we can take this position. Come on. Come on, Mick. There we go. Alright, let's go deploy. Create this gap. Enzo is now coming up to the back of Bottas. Leclerc still within DRS. Okay, we just dropped him. Which is good, because we just ran out of battery. Alright. Now we can focus Enzo a little bit. Plenty of fuel here. And on the back of Ocon. Or Valtteri now. Not quite within DRS. Please not us, please not us, please not us. Okay, not us. Yellow flag only, no safety car or VSC. Oh. Well, it's my boy Alex, so we're gonna have to watch this. What is it with teammates taking each other out? Oh, never mind. He just kind of outbraked himself. Okay, back to the race. 2.2 seconds behind Bottas. Once we get to within DRS, I'll start using the battery to try and take positions. Mick's already pulled out 4.5 seconds, which is good. Enzo, alright, now we're in. Let's go. Let's start using overtake here. I think the back markers helped us close in a little bit. And there's a bit of a gap now. Alright, we've just made it by Perez. We have Bottas and Ocon, and then a bit of a gap. So if we can get out in front of Ocon, which is good. Okay, that's good. And we have a little bit of fuel, a little bit of ERS left as well. I think we should be able to maintain this gap. I don't think Ocon, even with DRS and overtake, will he be able to get back out in front. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, within DRS of Verstappen now. Then just Gasly and Leclerc. And look at Mick, 10 seconds ahead already. Nice, 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 nice. If we harvest now, will we lose this position? Oh boy. That was a change for P2. Alright, we'll sit here in P4. Bottas is outside DRS anyway. We'll sit here for a little bit. 9 laps left to go. Battery is full. We're putting on overtake. Where are we at? P4. Can we get by? No, we just lost a position. Okay. We're now back out in front of Verstappen. Can we get out in front of Gasly? Yes, we can. Can we get out in front of Leclerc? Yes, we can. No battery left. No fuel left. 5 laps left to go. Come on, we got to do this on pure pace. Never mind. So close together.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
We'll stay on. Just 6 laps left or so. P2 right now. Gasly's behind us. And we do have DRS. But no battery. and no more extra fuel to use. But we're still in a good position. You want to be the guy in second. As if you're in third, then the guy in front has DRS. So even if you get DRS, it'll be tough to pass 2 cars. And if you're in first, then you're screwed if you don't have a full battery. So hopefully we can get Leclerc to use up all of his battery defending in these last few laps. And then on the penultimate lap, we'll just go into overtake and keep the position. Hey, look at this. Even with harvesting on, we're still managing to get wheel to wheel with Leclerc. Alright, 5 more laps, including this one. We'll speed it up a bit. So hopefully we don't fall to P4, and that might make it a bit difficult, but I think we're good here in P2. Verstappen looks like he's done challenging. Alright, we're going to have to make the move and make it stick here. Ah, damn it. Come on, get back out to P2. There we go. Let's go deploy. Our tires are almost dead. 2 laps left to go.
Advance the race position.
Come on, Enzo. Make it to 1 second. There we go. Oh god, I thought we crashed there.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, let's keep an eye on Leclerc. Is he going to have enough battery to come and get us here? I hope not.
Checkered flag.
Alright, we'll deploy for the last bit here, but I think we're good. We have enough position here, even though we don't have any battery. We're gonna make it? Yeah, we're gonna make it. Alright, guys. Good 1-2 here. Got a little bit hairy there at the end. So just like in F122, you need to have a good amount of battery to either attack or defend in the last few laps. And luckily for us, we did. We had a bit of battery to extend to, but we couldn't get out of DRS there. But we still held on long enough to finish 1-2. How far ahead did Mick finish there? 20 seconds ahead. Holy crap. But both drivers up 18 positions to take a Ferrari 1-2 once again. And we definitely will have to keep taking grid penalties. But even though we are winning almost every single race, Verstappen's still within 100 points or so of us. So all it takes is 4 DNFs and Max to win 4 times. There's still like 9 races left to go, which is possible. Mathematically, Max is still in this, but we are now 105 points ahead of Max. Enzo is only 17 points behind Max now as well. So Enzo's still in this technically. And in the constructors, we are now 169 points ahead of Red Bull. Alfa Romeo coming in third with 256 points. Alpine with 193. And everybody else is under 100 points. Mercedes P5 with 97. McLaren with 50. Williams with 24. Who finished in the points for? Who finished in the points for Williams? It says +1, right? Carlos Sainz? Oh, I'm looking at the driver's standings. I'm sorry, I should be looking at this. Alright, yeah, Carlos Sainz did get 1 point. I was like, how did Carlos get 1 point? Finishing P13. I'm looking at the driver's standings. Okay, AlphaTauri with 18 and Aston Martin with 1 point. They must have scored a point at some point. Oh, I thought they were still at 0. I'm not paying attention, guys. All right, let's see. Experience gain. Mick gets 1 development point. Enzo, come on. Enzo gets 1 development point. And I don't know. Pietro just seems to get points, development points out of thin air. $5.1 million. Oh, that's right. We didn't finish that third target quite yet. But good race for us, guys. P1, P2. Up next, Monza. One of my favorite tracks, both to race at and to manage at and to watch. Actually, Monza is probably one of the best tracks overall as an F1 fan. But that is it for Zandvoort, guys. My voice is going. Thank you guys for watching. If you think I've earned it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Remember to eat a bok choy. I'll see you guys in the next episode.